The death of Martinelli has Arteta found a new star to replace him. The Emirates is buzzing again, not just because of the high-profile signings or the roaring ambition to conquer England and Europe, but because one of Arsenal's most electric stars, Gabriel Martinelli, may be staring down the unthinkable, losing his place in the starting 11. For a player who has dazzled fans with flair, energy, and goals, the sudden question over his role has fans debating whether the Brazilian's time as a guaranteed starter might be coming to an end. Once seen as the undroppable wide threat on the left flank, Martinelli was central to Arteta'S early success. His pace, fearless dribbling, and eye for goal made him a nightmare for defenders. But football waits for no one, and the arrival of Arteta'S and Noni Madueke has changed the dynamics completely. Both players bring fresh creativity, tactical versatility, and perhaps most dangerously star power. Arsenal now have options, and Martinelli's position is no longer safe. His ability to operate on the left or through the middle with composure and unpredictability gives Arteta a different kind of weapon. His tight control, ability to beat a man in small spaces, and clever final ball adds a layer of intelligence to the attack. Madueke, on the other hand, is all raw power and directness. His inverted runs from the right mimic what Saka offers, but with a flair and intensity that has caught the eye in training. Suddenly, the wide areas are overcrowded with no automatic picks. But the biggest challenge for Martinelli isn't just talent, it's tactical evolution. Arteta wants more control, more variety in possession, and attackers who can link the midfield with the front line. While Martinelli thrives in open spaces and transitions, his game in tight pockets is still developing. In contrast, Arteta'S, and even a resurgent Leandro Trossard are more suited to that kind of precision-based approach. Then there's the emergence of Gyökeres, a complete forward who draws defenders toward him and frees up wide players. In this setup, Arteta might prefer inside forwards who can combine in tight triangles, rather than traditional wingers hugging the line. This system plays into Arteta'S and Madueke's strengths and pushes Martinelli further down the pecking order unless he adapts fast. It's not just training clips that have caused a stir, it's the tone coming from the dressing room. Reports suggest Arteta is now rewarding form over reputation. This signals a potential shake-up in the attacking hierarchy. And if pre-season line-ups are anything to go by, the new arrivals are already staking their claims. Arteta'S chemistry with Zubimendi and Saka has looked frightening in early drills, leaving many wondering where Martinelli fits in. For a player who was once hailed as the next big thing, this moment could define Martinelli's Arsenal career. Does he evolve and fight for his place, or will he become a rotational option in a squad that's evolving without him at the center? Fans are divided. Some still believe his explosiveness is unmatched, while others feel Arsenal need more intelligence in the final third. Arteta, to his credit, hasn't ruled anyone out. He has spoken about needing two top players for every position, but behind the scenes, that likely means rotating based on opposition and form. In this meritocracy, reputation and past glory will mean nothing. And for Martinelli, who once played with a chip on his shoulder, this might be the motivation he desperately needs. Some are even speculating a position shift. Could Martinelli be tested as a central striker or an impact sub late in games? It's possible. But one thing is clear, his days as the automatic left-wing starter are gone. And with Arteta chasing trophies, there's no room for sentiment. It's ironic that in the middle of Arsenal's most exciting rebuild in decades, a player once symbolic of the new era now finds himself at a crossroads. This is the brutal beauty of elite football. Only the adaptable survive. Martinelli now faces the biggest fight of his Arsenal career. Whether this becomes a redemption arc or a slow fade into a bench role will depend on how he responds. He has the talent. He has the hunger. But now, he must evolve or risk being left behind by a team moving fast into a bold new chapter. Because at Arsenal, the message is clear: no name is too big. And no place is promised, not even for Gabriel Martinelli.